Thanksgiving might refer more to the choice to make, to pursue actions that express thanks, whereas gratitude might be the kind of the soil from which Thanksgiving grows, or it might be the place where the seeds of the fruit of Thanksgiving is born through that seed bed of gratitude. The reason why we want to practice Thanksgiving is that we want to go on a journey with the Spirit and allow Him to make us grateful people. The primary fruit of gratitude is joy. Joy is one of the primary ways that we carry the presence of God into our world. Joyful Christians are much more effective witnesses than cranky or angry Christians. We can't pretend like we don't ever get cranky or angry, because we in fact do. But what we can do is make a choice that we are going to work through those conflicting emotions that are darker, so that we can move to a place where, rather than irritation and frustration being the atmosphere of our hearts, particularly in the way we discourse with the rest of our neighbors and the rest of our countrymen, if we would allow ourselves to deal with that and then seek practices that empower us to live from an atmosphere of gratitude, what we will find is gratitude is the fruit of joy. The thing is about joy, it's an emotion. You can't, or happiness and joy, these are emotives. We tend to think of them as emotive states, and you just can't choose how you're going to feel. But you can choose the actions that will produce a different kind of atmosphere if we're mindful to do so. So I'm the one up here with the microphone this morning, but I am looking out on a congregation where I can see story after story after story where you all have modeled this for me. In your grief, in your disappointment, I have watched many of you choose joy anyway. And I have watched how the Spirit has taken those choices and brought you through your seasons of sorrow. But notice here this very important description. It is not joy as though we're going to think happy thoughts and feel happy. There's a very specific instruction here, and it says to rejoice in the Lord. As Christians, as followers of Jesus, it is imperative that we remember the direction of our joy is rooted in the extent to which Jesus is the center of our lives. Joy flows from a Jesus-centered spirituality. And so this kind of posture of joy can only flow from a willingness to cultivate a Jesus-centered spirituality. I cannot experience joy without consciously centering my life on Jesus.